nje baleko Welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Budget Traveler. Thank you for watching the previous video where I was showing you around Nansana town. Now I did record the next video we are going to watch on the same day when I recorded the Nansana town. So expect to be starting from Naluvule up to Kakiri, which is going to be our final destination in this video. I hope you enjoy the video, and thank you very much for those who have been able to subscribe and those who are liking the videos and those who are able to comment as well. Please subscribe if this is the first time you're coming across this channel. So at the moment we are at Naluvule. Remember that's where we stopped in our previous video. Naluvule is actually just after Yeswamala as you're heading to that is Kakiri. I'm going to be showing you Kakiri just in a few minutes. But also remember there are two Kayungas. There's one in when you take Gayaza Road or when you take Hono, then branch off towards Kangulumira. There's Kayunga that side, but then this other Kayunga is near Wakiso. It's actually the next town after Kayunga is just before Wakiso as well. Yeah. I found this guy on a bike and I really like the bike. It's just that his tire was wibbling. I don't know if it's the radio what you use here. The tire seemed not to have been stable. Yeah, but I do like the bike. It's a very nice one. It's a very powerful one. Only that he also didn't have a helmet or any protective gear. The only protective gear he had is a windshield. There was the glasses that he had, but he had wrapped them around his arms. Now this is Kayunga town. We have entered Kayunga town. There are a number of schools actually that use Kayunga town as their reference town. So when you reach Kayunga junction, there are many schools that have their signposts there, because most of them either take the left turn or the right turn. When you take the right turn, we're going to be seeing it ahead. There's a small town that side ahead as well called I'm forgetting the name. If anyone remembers the name, please remind me. The town is called Kasenge. Yeah, it's just after the swamp. I've not really moved within these areas to see most of the small villages that side and towns. But yeah, I will be sharing with you the little I know about Hoima Road. So we are also exiting Kayunga town, and the next town we are going to be entering is going to be Wakiso, the mighty town. Now Wakiso, the town takes on the name of the district where it is, or the district takes on the name of the town. Wakiso is quite big, and at one point the whole of Kampala was actually within Wakiso, so Kampala was a district within Wakiso, something like that, yeah. But it was a district on its own as well, however much it's a capital city. The way you see, I think it is Lesotho. Lesotho is just a country within another country. Yeah, so that's how it was from Kampala. And then Kampala started expanding when it became a metropolitan city. Yeah, but it's still within Wakiso. It is enclosed by Wakiso. So in Wakiso town, that's where we have the headquarters of Wakiso. And a number of other things that are required to be at the headquarters or the head offices of any district within Wakiso. They say, however much when you look at Wakiso, the town is not as developed as other towns that are within Wakiso. An example is Entebbe is in Wakiso, but it is way more developed than Wakiso, the actual town. But people on this town, on this road, are very proud to have Wakiso along Hoima Road. However much the other towns might be more developed than the actual Wakiso town. It also has a number of schools. I'm sure you've seen a number of them now, like that junior school, a great junior school from my rate. And this is the actual town that we are in right now. So it has a junction. There's a road on my is actually developing. They have quite a number of big buildings, historic buildings. It's no longer the way it used to be a few years ago. And there's a lot of activity happening. I've not been to this town recently during night, so I'm not sure how it is during night. But most towns that look like this are so lively during night. Again, we are now exiting Wakiso town. I'm not sure of the next town, but in case you see a signpost, please let me know. Just look out for the signposts on your left. That's where you're going to be seeing the signposts showing us the different areas that we're in. Since I'm also not so familiar with most of them, I'm doing this exploration with you, together with you, so that I'm able to see new places and learn a few things about them as you do as well. This is one of my best areas on this road. It's very straight. It's just that the traffic is increasing on this road, but before you could cruise on this area like nothing. It was very straight and empty. I forgot to mention that along this road there's a number of estates and a number of plots for land, for number of plots for sale. So in case you're interested in buying land, this is the road to take. It has a number of plots for sale. The land is still empty. A lot of people just come and occupy the area. But again, it's also near to town. It's not very far from town, and the jam is not so much compared to if at all decided to take Ginger Road or even Entebbe Road. Now we have actually started entering the actual villages. We are getting away from the Nansana urbanization and Wakiso. So you might start seeing weird things happening on the road. Probably you might see a motorbike carrying an entire car. Yeah. sure you're seeing the signpost on the left. You have exited another town. So I decided to do a full video of my journey from Lansana up to Kakiri without cutting anything, so that you can experience the entire journey. On my left there's a wedding going on, I don't know if you're seeing it. And then there's this guy standing in the middle of the bush. I don't know whether he's waiting for a car or something, because I don't see any border stages here. And usually the borders that are along this road are going very far. They are not riding within. So I think he's waiting for a car, a taxi in particular. So the road is this smooth up to Hoima Road. There's just a small portion of it that is not yet worked on, but it's mostly good. So this area is called Mengo, and back there is an industry of, it's a water company, I've forgotten the name, it's West something. It does mineral water. Sorry, this truck is going to be blocking us for some good while, but I was able to overtake it. Usually I'm very careful about overtaking such trucks, and on such a road when there are very many cars that are on high speed, so you can't take a risk of overtaking it where you're not sure you're going to be able to go fast. This is Nkowe. We are now in Nkowe. So on my left there's a road going to St. Emma. I found an entire battalion of police here. So they decided to hide behind this truck just to hide away from the police. I did not have good experience like the police usually when they stop you. Even if they're going to let you go, usually it doesn't come off so easy. You might have to either, you know what I mean. another school there. I don't know the name, but I'm sure you've been able to notice that very many schools along this road. The schools are quite big in terms of land occupation. I think because there's a lot of free lands, free in terms of it's not being occupied. So this is Chukubampanga. Those of you who didn't know where Chukubampanga is along Koima Road before Kakiri. There's a branch of Maltech along Koima Road. It's just back there we just passed. There's one in town and another on this side along Koima Road. So now we are approaching Kakiri town. And officially I would like to say, welcome to Kakiri! So I reached the town when it had just rained. I'm not sure why each time I have to do a recording it rains. So usually you've noticed my videos after it has rained. So I reached Kakiri town when it has just rained. The town had not yet come back to life. Most people were still indoors. It was a bit chilly. So there was not much life to see. But then a few people had started coming out, and I'm sure you were able to see the kind of businesses people have within Kakiri town. The other thing we decided to do, I went and I did a U-turn, then came back just to show you the other side of Kakiri. I didn't do any detours to see maybe what is away from the main road. I just stuck to the main road, and probably next time I'll be able to go and check out those other places that are off the main road. I did a stop overhead just to pick a few things to eat. And I want to start interacting with the locals when I go to the place and just get to know it better. So I'm just giving it a shot to see how people might receive me with my camera. ugenda otera biribiri payo wakakaaga naye ompo nga ayengedde ompo oyo simwagala njagala ayengedde bulungi. Opinion bumeka? Okoze mutwale? Obadde wakateeka mmeka? Wakateeka mmeka? Mutwale. Okay, awezi kale. It's called plantain in English for 6,000 Uganda shillings. Then, when I gave him the money, he asked, should I give you for all the money that he's given me? He just replied, yes. But I had initially told him 6,000. So later when I was putting in, I was wondering into beyond what I'm going to pay for. Yeah, I realized it's putting for 10,000. Then I remembered he asked me. I decided not to stop him. Let's continue ahead, but we're not going very far from here because the town stops ahead, and I just want you to see the entire town. So you're going to notice there's a lot of food along the roadsides. It's because this is the major stop of once people get food from the villages, most of the villages, even those who are coming from as far as Hoima. This is one of the major stopovers they have, so there's a lot of affordable food and probably some buy it in smaller quantities and then continue their journeys to Kampala. So it comes in bigger trucks and then it's sold to other vendors who want it in smaller quantities. Make a U-turn from here. The other thing you'll notice is the number of depots here, solar depots and gear depots. The other thing I noticed with the town is that they have few petrol stations. This road, Hoima Road, has a number of petrol stations. But then Kakiri town I was only able to see, but I didn't see any other. So we're going to just move slowly so that you're able to internalize everything you're watching. sure everywhere you're looking, there's a bit of food. The roadsides, either people selling or food that has been packed ready to be transported. And it doesn't stop with food. I'm sure you're seeing timber as well. So most of the things that are coming from those other villages around, this is where they stop. Next time I'm hoping we shall get time to climb on those buildings, and, so that we have a better view of the town. And, oh, there's another petrol station, Petro. So it's Petro and Total. I'm sure you can tell that the town is quite lively, however much it has just rained and people are just coming back on the road, but there's a number of activities happening. The other thing I noticed, most of such towns have taxi parks, but this one doesn't have. Most of the taxis just park along the road. I wasn't able to see a taxi park. Let me know if at all you know the place and you've seen a taxi park. And then they have a number of banks. I have seen Post Bank, there's BFCU, but also a number of mobile banking agents here, away from the actual bank buildings. I'm not sure how much it is right now to travel to Kakiri, but the last time I checked, I think it was around 6,000. And the other thing, if at all you're going to be riding, like I was riding, I was on a budget. I used about 9,000. That's going and coming back to Kampala, which was quite cheap for me. So I will be ending the video here, and I would like to officially say bye bye to Kakiri.